What's good, everybody? Welcome in to the Early Edge in 5. More best bets for the night in sports, and we start at a very special start time on NFL Fridays. That's because coming up at the top of the hour, we have our NFL Weekly Props Extravaganza. You want to catch that live because when we give out those numbers, they change in a second. Prop Star C, Uncle Dave, they're all set, ready to go at the top of the hour. So let's bring in the stars of the show right now. We have no time to waste, and before we get to our picks, AB, I got to ask you, breaking news about an hour ago, first time we've seen doubtful for Jalen Hurts, and I've been saying all along he's not playing this week. What do you think? Who do you think this benefits the most?
Yeah, definitely. The easy answer is the Dallas Cowboys, right? Like, going for the number one seed and having that tiebreaker, over Philly. Obviously, still much more work to do, winning out and all that. But I think them also, it depends on what happens with Philly. And, if, say they drop 2 games, where does this leave San Francisco? The 49ers, right? Like, I mean, this team is rolling, and they haven't. I don't think they've lost a game since they got Christian McCaffrey, right?
No,
they've won every game since they got it.
No, yeah,
it's unbelievable, right? So, yeah, those
don't sleep on the Vikings too. Vikings are 12-3. Yeah. Vikings are 12-3.
God, I'm so ready to see that game against Green Bay. Like, I know that we got time, but man, I'm fascinated. Yeah,
I am too. And just for everybody who's wondering, the Packers need the Giants to lose twice or the Commanders to lose once, and the Eagles play the Giants Week 18. So there's a lot to unravel there. A lot to unravel. All right, let's get into our board for the day. Speculator, I got to tell you, brother, I'm looking at my notes, and I almost played this one today. I came that close, so I'm ecstatic. Big boy, start us off.
Yeah, you and I have been on the same page this week, and I am loving it. And we are going Suns at Raptors over 221 today. Our SportsLine AI model is projecting a total of 224, giving you 3 points of edge in the last 6 games without Devin Booker and Cameron Payne. And I'm including that Denver game where Devin Booker only played 4 minutes. The Suns have been 4-2 on the over. And this is the lowest line out of those 6 games that we have seen so far. Ironically, it's not the offense that is being affected by the absence of Booker and Payne, but more the defense. Without Booker this season, the Suns have averaged 114 points per game. With Booker, 115. Now, defensively, points allowed, if you take out Booker and Cameron Payne, the Suns have allowed 118 points per game. When at least one of them plays, they've only allowed 111. Either way, if you look at this from a model perspective or an averages perspective, we're on the over for this game tonight.
I know what you're thinking at home. I think it every single day. Yes, you wish you had a lead data scientist on your team, but you don't. He's on our team, so you can play with us too. Now, I do have a question for you because I was a little dismayed. I've seen it with the Warriors, and we've seen it with the Suns. They're playing as over teams now without their stars. Why do you think that is?
I think it's just not playing as much ISO ball. Devin Booker will get the ball. He'll slow down the game a little bit. He'll take those ISO moments, couple seconds off the clock where he does a jab step and then pulls up from, 19, 20 feet kind of thing. Without that, they're playing more team basketball. I think the first game without Booker, not a single player on the Suns played more than 30 minutes. They're really rotating everybody in, keeping them fresh and going with that mentality.
Oh, I love the answer. It's all about educate and entertain, ladies and gentlemen. David says, I'm under the weather, so I missed this morning show. Today's morning show was not the morning show, David, to miss. I encourage you to go back and watch, or you can go to my social media. I posted the most important 60 seconds of the show where our man Buckets was simply being buckets. All right, I'm going to go next. If you're going to cash with me, I'm going right back to the NBA. I had 2 NBA plays on the morning show. I've got 2 more NBA plays right here, right now. Sixers, they've turned into an over team. They really have. James Harden is playing faster. He's not doing what Speculator just talked about. When he gets a 3, he's taking it. Pelicans, they play fast. Zion is back, so we love this at 228. I'd play it all the way up to 230, to be honest with you. Then we have a rule here. Or maybe I have a rule here. If there is a total moving forward over 240, we are just going to play the under because you have to show me, and I know we could lose, but it has to be 4 60-point quarters. That's very, very hard to do. So we're going to take the Jazz and the Kings under 242 tonight, minus 110. Now, Ice Queen, AB, bring us home today, sir.
Yes, sir. And I tell you what, I just added a second play, and we're going to play a little game here, Coach. So would you like the risk, let's take a shot play first, or would you like this is solid, this is what we're going to roll with parlay pick? You pick which one.
Let's go solid first, long shot second.
Okay, so tomorrow, college football playoff. Georgia, money line. Michigan, money line. The numbers dropped. You could parlay both of those teams. All they have to do is win. Georgia and Michigan, minus 120. Do it. Georgia's going to win. Michigan's going to win. Parlay those two, minus 120. Now, the risk, the fun bet tonight. The Edmonton Oilers, the NHL, Connor McDavid, arguably one of the best players in the NHL. Shots on goal, over 3.5 at plus 100. All right, plus money. Connor McDavid can go for 8 shots on goal. He legitimately is one of the best goal scorers in the game. It's going to be a tight one. It's going to be a fun one. Understand what you're getting into because they've got other guys that can score too. But it's a risky play, plus money. So there you go.
Spector, do you know what we call that when it's shots on goal? Sog.
No,
Sog. Sog. By the way, it's lunchtime for a lot of people out here on the West Coast, and a lot of people in the chat are talking about going to Panda Express for lunch and potentially. Now, I will say this, speculator, before we came on the show, you did say, in Bucket's defense, and then I cut you off. I said, there is no defense. There is no defense. I don't even know what you're going to say, but there is no defense. God, I love this. I love the crew. I love doing this. I love the holidays. I love all of it. Damn it, I love cashing tickets too. So with that being said, grab your paper, grab your pencil. Here is the recap, courtesy of AB doing double duty today. Do not forget, top of the hour, our props extravaganza, Uncle Dave Sia and Prop Stars. So the speculator, he's on the Suns Raptors over 221. I'm on the Sixers Pelicans over 228, and on the under in Sacramento. That's a late night game, so just put the bet in. Take your little sleep, whatever you take, go to bed and wake up, and all that cash is in your account in the morning. Then AB, Connor McDavid over 3.5 shots on goal, even money, and then a parlay that I played 5 days ago. Why? Because I listened to my crew. I listened to AB, Georgia and Michigan. It's been like a blinking red light in my account. I'm ready to cash it tomorrow night. All right. Man, we're having fun this week, aren't we? And we're having a phenomenal week at the brand, but we cannot lose focus, not even for one single solitary second. And with that being said, there's only one thing left to do. And I believe you all know what that is. You've got your marching orders. Let's take all of these in 5 tickets straight to the pay window for my entire crew. Love them all. The speculator. AB, our 5-tool player, the snake always lurking. I am the coach. It doesn't matter the day, the time, the sport. It doesn't matter. We're here. We can't even speak English sometimes. But damn it, we do it for you on the early edge. And sometimes, oh yes, sometimes we do it in 5. Good luck.